No, Rampart Range is west from where we were, and Pikes Peak is east.
Oh, them are high too, aren't
Yeah, they are. This is the Garden of the Gods near Colorado Springs. Those rocks are red sandstone. Each one of them has a name. I don't know.
they?
But
That's Steamboat
that's
Rock.
Steamboat Rock there.
Like too, don't
Yeah, they are pretty. Just kind of
There's
teeter.
balanced
There's a
rock.
balanced rock. Yeah.
That's camel.
Camel.
Camel rock. But they look like humps.
I see.
They sit on the ground.
They just kind of stick up out of nowhere, all in this one area.
It's close, you can see some people climbing that one.
I don't know. We had that in our slides. I don't know if it shows in this film or not. Oh, this must be what the Black Canyon of the Gunnison. Yeah, Gunnison River heads in up here. You can just barely see it down there, and it's definitely a canyon.
Look, there goes Harold fishing.
No, I don't think I'm going fishing here. They're probably going down and take a picture or something.
Oh,
That's just almost straight down.
your Denison River.
Hmm.
That's that Denison. Alright. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's quite a ways west of Gunnison, Colorado, actually. This is where the Gunnison River starts, way up in Black Canyon of the Gunnison. There's a pretty good sized river down at Gunnison. Now
That
we're
oleander.
back in Redwood City and showing off the flowers.
That oleander.
Oleander bush, right.
Those are my red berries.
What kind of red berries?
Hmm?
What kind of red berries?
I don't know, just red berries. That tree just came up there, so let it grow.
Uh-huh.
Vonda, her birthday
Says,
cake.
what's it say? Happy birthday, Vonda?
Uh-huh. Happy birthday, Vonda. There you go. That's a rabbit that came up in our backyard. We don't know where it came from. Actually, it was too dark to even film it. Had to try it.
He lived there for a couple of weeks, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Before he moved on.
Kids tried to catch it, but they never could. You just let Jerry get right up to it and then it'd take off. Kind of weird.
Now this is the over at the coast, north of Half Moon Bay.
Day.
Kind of a stormy day. There was breakwater there, and we just thought it might take a good picture. Waves hitting the rocks and going up in the air. We got some better ones than that now. Now we're back up in Yosemite. And this,
Yeah, that's how the fall
there's
is supposed to
more
look.
water coming over the falls this time. Before you could hardly see it.
Hmm?
Say before you could hardly see it.
Yeah. This one you can fade away now.
I think so, yeah. This is probably when we're up there with Jerry. Yeah, this is the first time that Jerry got a motorcycle. It was his first motorcycle, and we took it up to try it out. Yeah, it was really coming down. In fact, you could get wet from the spray quite a ways back. This summer we went up there and we couldn't get into Levitt Lake. Everything was froze over and snow on top of all the mountains. You know, we need some background music for this.
Well, sing. Yeah, it's okay. This is actually Yosemite, honey.
What did I say?
Levitt Lake.
Yeah, no, I said it was in Yosemite, but
Oh,
we,
you couldn't get up to
we
it.
couldn't get up to Levitt Lake because it was froze over. When did these films start? When did we start making them? Back in about the 50s? 55, 56, 57, somewhere along there.
These?
Our first films that we got in here when the kids were little.
The first film we got in was in,
We bought the
Doris
camera.
was born in 61. Well, we got the film before Doris was born. We got some that was made in when was Brenda born?
Yeah, but I think all these pictures have Doris in them, don't they?
Yeah. But we got some in there without Doris,
Or do we?
when Brenda was a baby.
This is over Tioga Pass here, where we was going up over there and everything was frozen, the water was melting and running down. Well, I was going to say that we got films in here all the way from probably about 55 or 56, 57 on up to, well, 8 millimeter. I don't know. When did we quit taking 8 millimeter? Quite a while back, huh? And we're just getting around now, 1986, to putting words to it, so you can understand why we're a little hesitant.
Barbara on her motorcycle.
Yeah, this is the first Honda we bought.
They remember that, Lance does.
Yeah,
Lance.
yeah, Peggy's kids rode this when we were back there. Now we're up at Levitt Lake again. This time we're going on back into another lake farther up. And Doris is riding behind me, and we're going to go across the creek down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're at
Now you're ready for the
Tulock Lake in Northern California. A friend of ours got a cabin there, and we're going to learn water ski. This is what, a 4th of July weekend?
Huh?
4th of July weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they set the side of the mountain on fire.
Yeah. This is the guy that owned the cabin's son, skiing on one ski.
Showing us how to do it.
He's pretty good. They got an 18-foot Merc cruiser that'll run about 40 miles an hour. Now he's going to teach Barbara how to get up. She's on 2 skis, you'll notice. Or she was. There she goes again. And there she goes down again. And the 3rd time. Yep, no. Now she's up.
They got that.
And from then on, she did a good job. Yep. And they're going to try to teach me now.
Oh.
We're back at the cabin for a little while. Kids have all got life preservers on out swimming around.
Yeah, I can swim.
Paddling around. Was this the weekend? No, this wasn't the weekend when Vonda lost her glasses, was it?
Oh, that's when
There's Cleta. Okay, now this is me trying to learn. Whoop.
There you're going.
Actually, they picked up on it rather late because I was dumped about 10 times before I finally got up.
I got Carter waiting on you to get up. He tries to be a little fancy here. Who's that? Harold. Oh, yeah.
No, I was trying to get out of the wake of that boat. I thought it'd be smoother.
You're trying to be fancy.
I thought it'd be smoother over there, and it was till I come back and tripped over the wake.
Oh.
As you come back, you hit that wake, and boy, you just about lose it.
I'd stay behind it now.
I was doing that. See there? I was doing that one time when Cleta pulled me, and I went on and out. She made the U-turn, and I went on an outside circle. I must have been doing 80 miles an hour. When I took a dump, and it stripped my bathing suit plumb down to my knees. It hit the water so hard. No. What happened, she was heading up the end of the lake, and she was heading out into the river and didn't know it. And I was trying to get her to come back.
Are you talking on that? Or?
Yeah. We're down in Arkansas now, and this is the old Dodge. Looks like we're loading up, getting all the stuff out to the old camp trailer.
Grandma's flowers.
Yep.
The coxcombs.
Coxcombs.
Yeah, open up. Daryl, Brenda, Doris, Rhonda, I hope I had.
I had me a straw hat.
Oh, he's swapping their period there. Grandma's showing off.
Yeah. Looks like we're not loaded yet. The front porch is still full. You haven't tore the cistern down yet there. Yep.
No, sir.
About the only pretty spot there too.
Yeah, amazing. Elma? Oh, see, and there's what? With them rocks hanging over the.
Yeah. It is pretty.
Go along there when that icicle curls down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, it's busy right now, and it's all. Yeah.
Now we're back up Peggy's in Valley Center. And I think that's Peggy's dog. Or the kids. And that's Ruth, is it?
Oh, Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Carolyn. Danny Joe.
Danny Joe.
Larry.
Larry.
Lance.
Yeah, Lance.
Max.
And Max. And Daryl.
Daryl.
And Peggy.
And Louise.
Louise is hiding again. Shoot. Yeah, it was Carl and Max. Who's the little one?
Carolyn.
Carolyn. And this is the Royal Gorge now. We're in Colorado. From afar. That's the Arkansas River. Or Arkansas. I don't know what this is. Must have changed film. Okay, this is up at Lake Tahoe in Northern California. We were spending a weekend up there at a cabin that we were building for a friend of ours, doing the brickwork on it. And we just spent the weekend up there to have fun and enjoy ourselves, camping out.
And your thumb.
Yeah, and my thumb.
It's up at Dr. Young's cabin.
Yeah.
And your thumb. This looks like taken when Brenda was just 6 months old, but
Brenda was 6 months old here?
yeah, because you're the camper that we spent.
Who'd we
We were up there.
who'd we have with us then? Just Jerry and Barbara?
Jerry, Bonda, and Daryl.
Oh,
There's Bonda. Yeah.
that's the fireplace that we built for him. 5-foot wide heat-later.
That's the bathroom.
That's one of the upstairs bathrooms. The heat from the heat-later went up through some block the heat hit. It was a pretty fancy cabin.
There's Daryl.
There's
Daryl.
Cleta doing dishes. Barbara's helping.
Yeah, Jerry was.
Yeah.
This is coming down over the highway where we spent with Grandma and Grandpa that time.
This is up by Placerville.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's Jerry's place.
No, that was Tioga Pass.
So that looks all the way down there.
Well, it's pretty steep, but it's not like that other. It's had a base to the road anyway.
This is when we first got the camera.
Yeah, it was still black and white film. We took quite a bit of black and white film because they developed.
That's where it broke in two.
Yeah, they developed your film and gave you new film free. Or you paid for the development, I guess, and they gave you new film free. So we kept using it till we wised up.
So Sarah wasn't sure about his thumb there.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it was a good-looking thumb.
That's
I really didn't want you to see what was off to the left there. Now we're back in our backyard and
There's Daryl.
see the old dump truck still waiting to be fixed. We were going to put a new body on it, and it never did get fixed.
Peter spits his mouth at orange, he's waiting.
Yep. Yep. There you go. There. These were taken inside the house. There was a light bar and it was real bright.
That's when, that Brenda,
And Daryl.
Oh, he left a wet spot. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. It's Bobby. Did you have a light on?
Yeah, we had a light bar came with the camera and it was so bright that it was just really hard to stand in front of it.
That's why Daryl keeps the shade in his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got dry pants on now. This is Bobby. Barefooted, too.
Now we're back in San Francisco. Oh, this is taken, I think, when I was working on a building across the street from the docks. Yeah, because that's the Bay Bridge. It's a double-deck bridge. You can see things moving underneath on the bottom deck. And you've got some ships in the dock there. Some of these docks aren't there anymore, they burnt down. Have the tugboat pulling in a ferry. And this is the Hills Brothers coffee plant. It was right across the street from where we was working. You could smell the coffee being baked in the oven all day. And that was my thumb. The best part of it.
He's very proud of that.
You betcha.
He's getting it away, don't he?
I don't know. I must have had it running while I was playing. Okay, now we're back in our backyard and we got Half Moon Bay. That's a white rabbit that was in her yard. This is before she moved to her new house. Trying to find that rabbit, I guess. Okay, now we're working on the new house and he's putting the subfloor down. Look at that house there now, Rita. That one right there.
Yeah, I see it.
That's the one that just sold for 80,000.
And
Here,
that's your mother.
here's Mom putting the floor, rough floor over there, 2x6 tongue and groove. He's nailing them down. Got a problem with the camera here, or projector.
No, that's the film.
Projector, yeah. And here the house is finished and they're living in it. There's Bill. Vonda. Jerry.
Grandma Elwell.
Is that Grandma Elwell?
They're back, didn't see it. That's the back of the house. No, that's the
That's the
front of
front of the house.
the house. Fonda can't keep still.
I don't know, it's so dark, and it's too bad too, because originally it was a good picture.
Did it turn dark or was it dark?
No, it was a good picture originally. It just, if we'd have converted this to VHS years ago, it would have been better, but.
Yeah, there's the backyard.
That's, yeah. Dad and I used to go up to Sky Farm Crocker Estate. Old man Crocker's on Crocker Bank. He let us go and cut wood. We'd haul that home by the truckload. That's Judy, and that's Dad's sister, Jenny. That's Kathy, I think.
Barbara.
Is it Barbara? I seen Kathy there a minute ago.
That Doris or Brenda?
Brenda, yeah. This was before they got a fence up in the backyard. There's Kathy.
Oh yeah,
Turn a few somersaults.
Actually, wish you could do that, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yep. On the way to school now.
Who all is that? That's Jerry, Barbara, and Vonda, and the little neighbor girl. Oh. There's that. That's Daryl. He was left behind. That's right. He's all been. Uh-oh, he needs to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Jerry felt he had to make
Oh,
a
yeah.
project for school. On the motorcycle there.
I wonder how they must have held that camera right down by the road.
They did. He's on the motorcycle anyway.
Yeah. What's that?
Tile on the
Oh yeah, this is the taking a picture up toward the peak on the roof of the church,
tile on the church it is.
and then he
It was just,
went off toward the end and gradually down. I see there was a pallet of tile down there on the ground yet.
that was design.
This is, I think, where it goes up Motorcycle Hill. Yep. That road is just full of chuck holes. Went up the back side. To the water tank. Here comes, did you say Bob Hilton?
That's scary.
No, I think that was Bob then. Jerry comes up later.
That's scary there.
Is this Jerry coming up?
That's him there. I did it cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and who's doing the camera? He's doing it very steady. Our
Yeah.
projector isn't the best projector in the world.
I think the projector is part of the problem now.
Mhm. That's scary.
And you said this was done with mirrors?
This has something to do with like optical illusion.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, this.
yeah, this is where he's making eggs, I guess. What did he run that in reverse?
Huh?
Run the thing in reverse?
Then he goes back in his mouth. No, he just, they just stop it and then he puts one in his mouth and see, he keeps now watching. That make me vomit. That's the worst part of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Well, I guess they got an A for it.
Yeah, he really, I guess you got a good grade on it, didn't you? Didn't they say you got a good grade?
Yeah.
Just to think of all them things to do. He had help, but they helped him.
Was that it?
Huh?
Oh,
Is that all?
that's what I was asking you. Oh, this is where they were going up to camp. I don't know if you want this or not.
Going up there in the old Dodge. It was foggy that day, see? That's scary.
Yeah, took a load of kids up to church camp. Okay, this is an elders and deacons retreat.
Most of these guys are dead now.
Good portion of them, huh?
Boy, they don't look that old. They're still there. Those two look kind of old. That guy's sitting down instead.
You see Vance Wolf and Mr. Walt. About 4 or 5 of them, I guess, will be on that. That was Mr. Walt. Now we're at the mother-daughter banquet. That's Vance Wolf, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Men are all,
Lined up ready
yep,
to serve.
men are all lined up
They
ready,
always line up and they sing us a song.
ready to serve them and
Oh, they
sing
do
to
sing.
them.